Georgia's governor is taking one of the least restrictive approaches in the country right now by reopening a variety of non-essential business. Already, gyms, bowling alleys, barbers, and various salons were allowed to open on Friday. And on Monday, theaters, restaurants, and private social clubs will be added to that list. Each industry has to follow specific guidelines. Meanwhile, in Washington, Governor Inslee continues to take one of the most conservative approaches in the nation. Last week, he told us that most restrictions aren't going to be lifted really anytime soon. He did offer a few exceptions, though. Inslee expects to allow construction, elective surgeries, and outdoor recreation again in the near future, though he has yet to provide any specific date. And in Idaho, something of a middle ground. Governor Little has laid out a detailed, multi-phase plan for reopening. Here's how that plan would work if people continue following the rules and pushing down the curve. As early as May 1st, churches and retail stores could open with some restrictions. Near the end of May, restaurants, salons, and gyms would be added to the list. In early June, larger gatherings would be permitted. And in mid-June, bars, theaters, and venues could reopen and work-from-home requirements could be lifted. So, which approach is best? Well, all three have drawn some form of criticism. There have been protests across the nation demanding the reopening of the economy. But public health experts universally say it's too early. They certainly lean conservative here, closer to Washington's approach, saying before any restrictions can be lifted, the curve needs to not only have peaked, but started to go down. Well, in Washington, models say we're close, but not quite there. They do estimate we peaked weeks ago, but we've yet to see that consistent downwards trajectory. It's a similar story in Idaho. Meanwhile, in Georgia, the state that's relaxing restrictions the earliest, the UW model estimates they haven't even hit their peak yet. Meaning there's a real danger the actions being taken in that state could result in a heightened spread of coronavirus. Casey Decker, Krem 2 News.